As Harry Potter's popularity continues to soar, the young sorcerer may have some competition that attracts a more religious fan base.
Our next guest is the author of a Christian fantasy series called The Door Within. Wayne Thomas Batson, good to see you this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So you are a middle school reading/English teacher. You actually started your series of books before the Harry Potter rage.
That's right. It was in 1992, and my students gave me a challenge back. I gave them an assignment, write a short story, and they said, Mr. Batson, you make us do all the work. Why don't you write one? And that 17-page short story became the Door Within trilogy.
That's fantastic. Now, there have been some who've suggested that Harry Potter doesn't have a Christian message, that it encourages witchcraft and stuff like that, although a couple of days ago we had somebody on who wrote from a Catholic perspective why Harry Potter is good. Do you like the message of Harry Potter?
Well, the one message in Harry Potter that I do like is that young people can do something important with their lives, and that's something that's true in the Door Within trilogy and my new series, Isle of Swords. We have young protagonists who are doing great things. And I really do believe young people can do great things.
And one thing that you've seen with your books and with the Harry Potter books was that it encouraged young boys to read.
That's right. Early on in my teaching career, it was a challenge to get boys especially to read. And you know, once Harry Potter came out, more and more boys started to pick up books. And the same thing has happened with my series. I've actually had a lot of parents come in and say, thank you for writing those books, because my son now reads and he didn't before.
Okay, now they're described as being Christian. What makes them different than just a G-rated book?
Well, I think there's a real message of hope and Christian allegory that's woven into the story. And being a Christian, I can't help but get that in there because that's who I am.
You say that the Door Within trilogy had more Christian references than your new book, Isle of Swords, but that for Christians reading these books, they will pick up on the allegories because they already know the Christian message.
Sure, that's right. If you have a knowledge of the Bible, you're going to spot certain parallels to some biblical stories. But I've written them such that anyone can read them, whether they have a biblical background or not, and enjoy a great adventure full of intriguing plot twists and fun characters.
Well, your website is doorwithin.com.
That's
you can
right.
also go buy the books wherever great books are sold. Wayne Thomas Batson, author of the Door Within trilogy. Thank you, sir, for joining us live today.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, 13 minutes now before the top of the hour.
Coming up on the show.